So, very simple concept. I made a Google form. I told you all, please submit your anonymous confessions. Anything you want to say, you want to tell the world, but you didn't have the bravery until now. This is your chance to get that monkey off your back, that thing off your chest, the shit off your chest, because maybe you spent a night with Amber Heard. Topical. One time I jerked off at Sora's feet. That was the most arousing experience in my entire life. I don't like that the music stopped right at that moment. I don't like that.
Sudden realization. I think I know who posted this. But thanks.
Yeah, we saw, because he posted it in the Discord. Thank you for that. I thought about eating my own shit, not because of a fetish or anything. I am genuinely curious as to what it would taste like and what the experience would be.
It's the start of an adventure. Your journey in the world of culinary art.
You say it's not like a fetish or anything, but
it's definitely a fetish.
You don't just be like, hey, I'm just gonna eat my own shit for the fun of it. Like, that's not.
I'm gonna eat my own shit, but like casually.
I have to beat the fuck out of Grimace. It's not even a meme or joke. I actually just want to fucking deck the shit out of that purple twat. I hate his face and everything he stands for. He scared me so much as a kid, and I want revenge on that big purple fucking cunt.
God, that's the most robot juice thing I've ever heard.
Well, first off, I can tell you're British, which cringe, but why do you have such a hatred to Grimace?
He fucking deserves it. You seen that stupid piece of shit?
Yeah, stupid purple shithead. Oh god. I hate him too.
Fucking triangle shape ass.
We're a hamburglar stand. I legit beat my ex-girlfriend just a few times. Don't worry, I've changed.
What's with the phrasing just a few times?
What do you mean just a few times? Like, I get it, I get it. Sometimes she come home, the meatloaf isn't to your liking, so you just give her a little, little love tap. I get it, man. Happens to the best of us.
I get it. We're in the 1950s.
Jesus. I'm glad you changed, I guess. I spent 3,000 in the last year on Carom Girls on Twitch.
Why?
Yo. Okay, how much a month is that? If you're spending 3K a year, you're at least making decent money, I would hope. So, instead of doing that, how about you, buy Legos or something like that? Because clearly you can afford it. Just, find a different hobby. Yes, Lego cam girls are...
Build a funny Lego set.
There was a girl in high school that I had a really big crush on, so one night I went home and got her picture off of Facebook and furiously jerked off to it. Is that weird? I think you already know the answer to this, person who submitted this.
Yes, that is weird.
I was actually so down bad once I stole a truck exhaust system to fuel my gambling addiction.
Is that true? Oh my god, I hope that's not true. Jesus Christ, you stole a truck's exhaust system?
What the fuck? What kind of mental state do you have to be in at that point to literally steal an exhaust system?
He stole an entire fucking exhaust system, but he couldn't stop gambling.
For some reason, I splooshed in my own hand and then ate it. Okay, can we stop with this for some reason? Shit, you're just you're trying to justify it.
Listen, it was not for some reason, it was a lack of impulse control, but honestly, I feel like this is a lot more common than you would think it would be.
Okay, genuine question. Have you tasted your own cum before?
No.
Okay. I have, but not intentionally. It's just, it happens to the best of us, you know what I mean?
I have a different story about cum that's equally bad.
Tell me.
I once came so hard, and it fucking got in my eye.
I did that.
It was pretty bad.
I done that before where I was engaging it, and then I rubbed my eye. I actually I don't know if I should say this.
No, I'm talking full through the air projectile right in my eye.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. One time in engaging with someone who, I don't even know why I'm saying someone, because you know who it is. I accidentally, they were going for some, and I overshot the spot, and it went into her eye, and she said it was one of the worst pains that she's ever had, because I heard it where it really, really burns.
Yeah, it sucks.
I feel like at some points in my life though, I've unironically been like, I should eat my own cum, but then when I actually cum, I don't feel like it. I'm like, I don't want to do this.
I'm over it. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm over it. I beat the shit out of a Chuck E. Cheese worker when I was 12. Poor motherfucker was trying to make an honest living and got his ass kicked.
I don't know what's worse, you kicking the shit out of him or him getting the shit kicked out of him by a 12-year-old.
I'm gonna be honest, it was probably, if it's a Chuck E. Cheese worker, he was probably on a lot of drugs and couldn't respond.
He was probably comatose.
He
but,
probably
still standing up.
He was probably so stoned or on bath salts that he couldn't even fight back. I watched my brother destroy his life with drugs. We had a ruined relationship to the point where for the last couple months of his life, this is not appropriate music. I didn't speak a single word to him. We got into so many fights. He stole money, a whole bunch of messed up shit. Eventually, he was found dead in his apartment. I was just listening to music on his bed. My family was really upset, especially my mom and acted sad and all that. Went through the process, but to be honest, I didn't really feel anything. I understood he's my brother, but he legit caused me so much shit. I don't care if he's dead, and I feel like a piece of shit for not caring, but at the same time, just feel apathetic.
Wow, what a time for this song to come on. Holy shit.
What the fuck, dude? I stole a girl I knew in high school's panties and jerked off while I... Dude, I'm sorry, you actually need help. You actually...
Wow, that's like a hentai plot.
Dude, I'm sorry, but I don't think I've ever. I mean, I understand when you get horny, because we've all been there. When you get horny, especially to a certain point, you just do shit that you don't even wouldn't normally do. But I've never gone to a point like this.
This man's down bad. That's like an actual crime. Holy shit.
I hit the gritty too hard and I shit myself.
I like to think this is real.
You're fucking stupid. I jerked off to some Minecraft porn once, kind of made, if I'm being honest, rated. You're not supposed to put your name in there, you dumbass.
he saw anonymous confession and was like, no. I'm gonna sign this one.
What the fuck? I literally expressed don't put your name. That's the point of the fucking stream.
One night I was riding home with the bus. It was an odd time, so there weren't many people there, and I could just relax in my spot without being bothered. That's when the feeling of having to shit came across me. I figured it's not bad. I had not much longer to go until I was home, and I could just hold it in.
Oh,
All of a sudden, the feeling just kept getting worse. I could feel in my stomach, that feeling like you're about to give birth. And I knew this was going to be a bad one, but I was almost home, so I didn't worry too much. Then the feeling got really, really bad. My stomach felt like Mike Tyson was running a fucking combo on it. And I started to almost feel the shit was brewing in my asshole, begging to be let out. This feeling went on for a little bit before eventually I let out a light fart and had a huge sense of relief. I was feeling good and knew, okay, we don't have to worry. I have the storm. I then released the most plasma liquid shit I've ever taken in my life. And it was coming off faster than water out of a dam. I was literally shitting myself like a cartoon and farting, and holy fuck, it smelled like a rotting corpse. The shit started leaking out of pants and onto the seat. I could hear it plopping on the floor like a lunch lady flopping gruel onto a plate in the Nickelodeon show. After some time, I stopped shitting and didn't dare to even look at the mess I made. It was my stop. A few seconds later, so all I did was stand up, sprint off the bus, and make a run to my apartment. Once again, it was at a time where there was almost no one out, and I didn't even know if anyone saw me. I made it back to my place, ripped off my pants, put them in the trash, and cried while taking a shower and washing the shit for myself. I've never used the bus since.
Oh my fucking god.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, by the way, I hate to burst your bubble here, but I'm pretty sure if it's a place where, did he say, oh yeah, he said it was at night. If it's a place where I feel like there have buses at night, there's probably a really populated area. I guarantee you someone saw you or knew what,
There's probably a camera set up, like a security camera.
I hate to say that because I know you're on hardcore copium and saying no one saw me or something like that, but You know what? Honest to God, you should have just got up and walked off like Sigma Grindset. Just don't even like acknowledge it. Well, instead of just running. When I started jacking off, I would do it into a sock, but I never washed it or exchanged it out for another. So I had a dedicated cum sock. I would nut a lot of times, at least 3 times a day. This happened for a while, so it had more crust than the end slice of bread. It got so crusty that I actually, on a few occasions, cut my dick and injured myself because it was in such a bad state.
Jesus Christ, man. Throw your sock in the washing machine.
What the fuck? Put it in a washer. Yeah, throw it out. What the fuck?
And in case you're thinking like, oh, but then I won't know which sock it is, just throw one sock of the pair in there and then you know for sure.
How do you not, after like, wait, he said a few occasions cut my dick. How do you not after the first time? Like,
yeah, that's a good point. After like the first time, like your dick is bleeding, and I know how that feels because listen, I get in a lot of accidents. I'm a very clumsy guy, but Jesus Christ.
I actually, I had a dick injury once. I told the story before, but like that little, like that little thin piece of skin that connects from like your head to your shaft on like the outer part of your dick. One time, a nail came and I was receiving an aid from someone, and a nail came and it got cut, and she like sliced it. Like took I'm not even joking, took a chunk out of it. So I'll be honest, it didn't hurt as bad as I would thought it was, but it's more so the fact, actually the worst part was that like it hurt for a long time after, and like you couldn't, like I had to be really careful. But yeah, I have a piece of my dick flap missing now. I tried putting a baseball in my asshole. Why? Like, of all things you could put up there, like maybe a pen.
He didn't even start with like a tennis ball or something. No, he went full baseball. What the fuck?
Like a hairbrush even. I know. My one friend, I remember he put a tampon up his ass. I don't know why he told me this, but I do know. Thanks for telling me, Chance.
I will remember this for the rest of my life. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. A couple times when I was a teenager, I jerked off to my cousin and had fantasies of us having sex.
Interesting. Do you live in Alabama by chance?
I've legit developed an idea in my head that you guys are my actual friends, and every shame is us hanging out in my house, and we respond to what you guys are actual conversation. You can be very rude at interrupting me sometimes. Oh, sorry. All right, you talk.
All right, yeah, sure. Sorry.
Oh, really? Yeah? But here's the thing. We're not friends. We're lovers.
True. Get over here, snuggling, baby.
Kisses you on the lips and comes a little. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean. I'm sorry. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. I have been cheating on my wife for the past 2 years. I'll stop doing it when you play Mario Party on stream. What the fuck?
You don't understand, babe. Robot Juice hasn't played Mario Party yet. I need something to fill my life.
This is like actual gaslighting. Holy shit. I once put hot sauce down my urethra. It was not as bad as I thought it would be.
Huh.
I'd be any pet you wanted me to be.
Alright, Steph.
Steph, please. Oh, hold on.
Go to sleep. You're horny.
Sleepy. Sometimes I'll go for weeks at a time without taking a shower. Also, she's make me laugh a lot and give me some good entertainment, keep up the good work. Thanks, and that just means you're a gamer, bro. Found my dad who committed suicide when I was young. My mom told me he spilled spaghetti on himself. I don't think it was spaghetti. What the fuck? Men make me act up. I'm busting about to blow. I'm also really gay. You're both hot and kissable.
Thank you. It's the first time someone said that to me.
I peed on my cat while he was sleeping.
Did he sleep throughout the process? Or did he wake up?
I hope this wasn't... Alright, Shane Dawson. I know you've been a Robot Juice fan for a while, but come on, man.
Tell the story about the piss moaning involving Matt.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. It was, I can actually probably find the exact date it was, too, because I have a picture correlated with that on my phone. But it was, Matt was, I think, actually, no, it was we were doing E3, and we were setting up for, like, in between concerts or whatever, and I was like, hold on, I gotta go piss, and I had a wireless mic or headset at the time, and I didn't turn it off, and I went to the bathroom and started pissing really loudly and moaning, and he just went, what the fuck? I was just like, oh, it's just like moaning as I pissed really loudly.
Sorry, I think about that a lot. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or he actually, I think no, it wasn't.
his grandmother walked in and was like, "Who is that?"
It was. I think that was beforehand or something. She said that, or it was right. I forget the exact thing. But I remember, yeah, his grandma showed up. I jerked off to animals fucking, not humans having sex with animals, just animals doing it with other animals.
Country girls make do.
I'm sometimes shit myself when playing Mario. It happens so much, and I know I should stop the Mario to fix the issue, but I can't stop playing Mario and shitting. The color of my car is blue. When I was younger, about like 10, I used to stay at my friend's house a lot. We would play video games a lot, and his mom was super chill and would make us snacks and stuff all the time. Pretty good gig. One night, I was staying there later because the way my mom worked, and my friend was doing something, and I was alone. His mom called me over to her room. We were alone in the room. We got to talk to me and such, and she eventually gave me a hand job, and afterwards told me not to tell anyone. I moved away not too long after, but could never stop thinking about it. I have a thing for MILFs now. I feel like I just got like flashbang. So just confessed to getting molested.
He did.
My dad called once and I cussed him out and told him never to call me again. He forgot my rant. Every time my girl goes to the gym, it turns me on so much because she sweats so much and the stink turns me on. Just getting a waft of her stinky pussy or body just gets me going. I don't know what kind of shit this means. It smells like gumbo. Can you send like a sample? Like, you know. I used to steal cheese from my local grocery store. Local chain, so I didn't feel too bad about it. Mostly just cheddar shit. Sometimes nab some more expensive cheeses. If it's a chain, I don't feel as bad. But if it was like a mom and pop shop, I would actually like feel a lot worse.
Why would you steal cheese?
I used to take baths with my sister and mom every day.
Like when you were like 5, right?
You mean this like, yeah, when you were a little kid, right? Like not anytime recent, right?
Yeah, like a long time ago when it was like risk of drowning. Yeah, surely he does not do this now.
I've never shared an intimate moment with a woman.
He's on a Sigma grind set, same.
I used to have a bad habit of getting drunk and taking a shit in random rooms in the house. It gave me such gratification and sense of power every time I did it, despite the fact that I was the only one that was going to have to clean it up. I really miss my mom.
I love this like strange meme subsection where there's just like a random non sequitur after the post.
Oh my god! This is too real.
First off, good for you. Second off, I miss your mother too.
I once took a shit. It was so big it wasn't going down the toilet at all, so I picked it up out of the toilet and broke it in half like a pencil.
They should have just like fisted it down the toilet.
I really want that curly hair fucked before the Ratatouille. What the fuck? My cock is humiliatingly small.
Dude, just develop a humiliation fetish.
Oh, true. That's what I did.
There's a solution to every problem.
It bothers me that Chips actually managed to get with an Asian woman. It is like those 4chan/Reddit basement retards who constantly talk about wanting a Japanese wife, but this fucker actually managed to do it. It sickens me. This is a confirmation that the universe just isn't fair.
I don't like how this music came on for this goofy ass post.
What the fuck, bro?
World.
What? Did I ever tell you? I wonder if it's the same guy that emailed me once. And he's like, it was an actual, like, multiple page email. You know, like that whole, like, 4chan thing where they say, like, the whole thing is like, oh, Japanese women, all they want is, like, white boy dick and stuff like that? Like, those. Yeah. He, like, emailed me this big, long fucking email talking about, like, how it's, like, that's all Japanese women want. And like I remember him saying too, like, oh, you're diluting like the white race or something like that, and all he said you're diluting the white race by impregnating an Asian woman or something like that. But I'll never forget this exact quote: him saying, "White man cum is a pokeball to Asian women." Remember when we were talking about like Japan and like stuff like that, and a lot of like,
yes.
And I remember it might have been him saying about like us going to like, he goes like, you guys are probably gonna go to Japan or something like that, and no, it wasn't us, but he remember him saying about like citing that podcast and talking about like us going to Japan, like impregnating and like Japanese women, how much that's all they want over there. They like how Japanese men have low T and that's all they desire is like the white meat or something. I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I spent close to $10,000 in Genshin Impact as part of the reason I'm going through divorce right now. XQCL. I'm a furry porn artist. I make decent money. I hate my life so much. I've actually become numb to porn in general and lost my sexual libido. Jesus Christ, dude.
That is so sad.
Oh my god.
This man is so tormented by furries, he lost the ability to feel pleasure.
You don't like the way that your skin feels on the body. It's time to take it off. Guys, there are V-Bucks under your skin right now.
There are?
Yeah, take it off. I stuck a finger on my ass to prep for a colonoscopy once. I mean, not for a colonoscopy, but I think most, if not all guys, have put a finger up their ass just to, you know, just as a seed.
I feel like this is a perfectly understandable post.
Yeah, this is completely understandable. I've seen someone lube up a fridge and fucking it, coming on the food inside. I'm obsessed with scratching my balls and sniffing my fingers like I can't get enough of that shit. Honestly, understandable. A bit. Kind of. Not
no, it's not.
Understandable.
That you sound like an abused housewife. You're being handed this weird ass shit and being like, no, it's fine, it's understandable. He doesn't hit me that hard.
To a certain extent, but I mean, I understand like scratching your balls and sniffing it. I mean, we all do that. What? You don't scratch your balls and sniff them?
No. You're
weird. The old Kia commercials, the hamsters really made me feel some type of way.
Kia hamsters. What do you mean by that? What does that image make you feel?
True. I've done the cringiest thing of all. I'm a robot just for you know,
true.
we can't do this anymore. I can't.
What a way to leave off, Jesus Christ.